Turning a short-lived parody TV series into a feature film was always going to involve taking a chance, but as the team behind the Naked Gun franchise learned, it wasn't quite on the level of sticking your face in a fan. Following the breakout success of the 1980 smash hit Airplane, that film's writer-director team, David Zucker, Jim Abrahams, and Jerry Zucker, found themselves grounded when ABC promptly canceled their police spoofing show Police Squad in 1982. But the series' co-creators refused to let the concept die and went on to adapt it for The Naked Gun from the files of Police Squad, which Paramount Pictures released theatrically on December 2, 1988. The movie, featuring Leslie Nielsen reprising his police squad lead role as accident-prone police lieutenant Frank Drebin, also starred Priscilla Presley, Ricardo Montalban, George Kennedy, and O.J. Simpson. To celebrate the 35th anniversary of the original Naked Gun film that collected $78 million, $204 million today, on its way to becoming an endlessly quotable comedy classic that spawned 2 sequels. The Hollywood Reporter chatted with director David Zucker and co-writer Pat Proft, who both worked on the script with Abrahams and Jerry Zucker. Interviewed separately, the pair explained why they immediately regretted making the project as a TV series, how Presley landed as the romantic lead instead of initial choice Bo Derek, the drama surrounding the filming of the pivotal baseball game, and why they aren't involved in the planned Naked Gun reboot that Paramount is developing with producer Seth MacFarlane, filmmaker Akiva Schaffer, and star Liam Neeson. What inspired the series Police Squad, and how did the movie materialize several years after the show's cancellation? David Zucker: "We loved this 1950s black and white television series called M Squad, which stars Lee Marvin, and it's the exact same thing as Police Squad. Our first idea was actually to do a movie based on M Squad, but we couldn't figure out a plot. Instead, Paramount's Michael Eisner, who was the only one who had seen any potential in Airplane, said, 'I can get you 6 episodes on the air if you do it as a half-hour TV show.' That's what we decided to do, but we immediately thought better of it and said, 'What are we doing? We don't want to do a TV show.' So we came back to Eisner the next day and said, 'We don't want to do this,' and Eisner said, 'No, I've already pitched it to ABC, they're going to do it.' And we believed him." Pat Proft: "I was a story editor on Police Squad, and I wrote an episode of it. The show only lasted 6 episodes, and I get a call about 3 weeks after that saying, 'We're going to do a movie version of this, and we want you to join us.' So that's how we began writing films together." Zucker: "ABC couldn't cancel it fast enough. It was canceled after 4 episodes. So then we did Top Secret in 1984, and then Ruthless People in 86. We really wanted to go back to doing what we most enjoyed, which was the Airplane style spoof. I thought we should do a movie of Police Squad. We just needed to reformulate it so that there was a love interest, and then by that time, we realized that you needed a character arc. We went in and pitched the idea for a movie to Frank Mancuso at Paramount. Easiest pitch we ever had." What was the writing process like for the film? Zucker: "Jerry, Jim, Pat Proft, and I wrote the first draft of the first script, and I wrote the 20 subsequent drafts on the set. Pat and I would rewrite every day on the set. Proft: "We just made each other laugh all day long. When Nice Beaver came up, we laughed for a day and a half. That was one of the stupidest things we ever came up with. What made O.J. Simpson write for Nordberg?" Zucker: "We always cast people in our movies precisely because they had not been in a comedy. When we cast Leslie Nielsen in Airplane, he was the 4th choice. Other actors turned the part down, and he was unknown. But we wanted somebody who had never been in a comedy. As a person, he was a very nice guy, a great actor, a prankster, kind of a closet anarchist.